Hi guys, it's Christy Howard with Max with Christy here to give you a little bit of an educational video about antioxidants. So a lot of you probably hear a lot of talk about antioxidants and how you should eat a diet rich in them and the major sources of them, which is usually our fresh berries. Like blueberries is a very popular antioxidant that you hear people talking about all the time, but any of your berries has a lot of antioxidants in it. Now, the reason why antioxidants are so important is because they help our bodies to neutralize what we call oxidative stress. Now, oxidative stress is one of the major, if not the major, it's the major cause of aging, the degeneration of your body. Now, the most important antioxidant in the body is called glutathione. Glutathione is oftentimes referred to as the defender of the cell, or even the master antioxidant. But most people have never heard of it. So it's just wild to me. Until a few months ago, I had never heard of it, and I knew what antioxidants were, and I knew what the mitochondria of the cell was. I knew what oxidative stress was. But glutathione is the most important antioxidant that's already naturally made in the cell, but because of the degeneration, because our food sources are not as good, because of all of the pollution and all of the stress and the change in lifestyle over the last few decades for us, that our ability to make glutathione, as a human body has been on a sharp decline. And when that happens, it makes you more susceptible to degenerative disease and sickness and oxidative stress, premature aging, and other diseases that come about as a result of aging. So I want to talk to you about how you can go about raising your glutathione levels, but first it's important for you to understand why. Number one, you're going to be able to fight the aging process. Now, am I saying you're going to live forever? No, but I'm saying that you're going to live longer, healthier, and have a better quality of life. What good is it to live to you're 100 if the last 30 years of it you're bedridden and dependent on someone else to do everything for you? You have no quality of life. And that's the thing about today, is that Western culture has given us longer life, but it's given us worse quality of life, because the quality of life as you live longer has gotten worse because our bodies are more susceptible to these things like oxidative stress and inflammation, disease, and so forth, things that aren't good for the body and end up leaving you in less than optimal condition. So the number one thing that glutathione helps us do is fight against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress, the ox comes from oxygen. We need oxygen to fuel our body. We take in oxygen. Oxygen is burned off, like literally if you think about a fire, oxygen is burned off. That's how it is used. That's how it's absorbed for use in the body. And then an antioxidant, thus the name antioxidant, has to come along and kind of put that fire out, neutralize it so that it doesn't continue to burn and cause subsequent damage to the cell. Now, a lot of times you might hear something like cellular rusting, that's oxidative stress, or you might hear something like other diseases that are a result of oxidative stress, like Alzheimer's or Parkinson, or those are the two that come to mind. Those are diseases that are a direct result of oxidative stress. Now, the other reason that we need to be concerned about raising our glutathione levels is the loss of ATP. Now, ATP in the body is the body's main source of energy. It is an energy molecule and the main source of energy, and that is what gets us going, gets us up in the morning, lets us make it through our day. And Western culture, we've started to replace, because we don't have as much ATP being produced in the cell, we start to have more coffee, and we start to have more sugary drinks and energy drinks and caffeine and so forth, rather than just eating the proper diet or getting the proper supplementation so that your body produces enough energy on its own without all of those artificial stimulants, which subsequently cause further damage to your body. They're not good for the body, right? The third cause and reason why you need to be concerned about raising the glutathione levels in the body is that you want to be able to fight against inflammation. Now, the body has a natural pH that should be kept. everything that we put on our skin, put into our mouth, wash ourselves with, lotions, sunscreens, pollutants that we come in contact with in the air we breathe and so forth, all fight against the natural pH of the body. So our bodies become off balance and inflammation starts to build. Inflammation is the first stage to disease. Inflammation results in cancer and other degenerative diseases that kill the cell, and that's why it's important that you raise glutathione levels, because glutathione helps you to fight against inflammation. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about as to why it's so important that you should be concerned about your glutathione level is because of your weakening immune system as you get older. You know, your immune system is what's going to help you to fight the pollution that you come in contact with. It's going to help you fight the stress that you're going to experience in your day-to-day life. You know, we're all apt to stress or you know, predisposed to different stresses. Diet, when you have a poor diet because of circumstance or whatever it is, it's going to help to counteract the bad things that happen as a result of diet by helping you to fight against helping to strengthen your immune system and keep your immune system healthy so that it can fight against disease, infection, different radiation, and all types of pollutants that you're going to encounter just on a day-to-day basis. So those are the reasons why you will want to raise your glutathione levels. Now, like I said, because of the poor quality of our food, it's often difficult for us to raise glutathione because we don't get the same nutrients. So then you need to do a supplement. There's a lot of things out there that claim to raise glutathione levels, and unfortunately they're just false. And the reason why is because most pills, capsules, powders that you're going to take that you can go and get from Walmart or your pharmacy or any other health store that sells supplements is going to be destroyed in the gut, meaning that the stomach acids is going to destroy the protein. It's never going to make it into your bloodstream, thus it'll never make it into your cell, and that's where it needs to be in order to be helpful for you. Well, help is on the way, and there is a solution, and that's the reason why I wanted to talk to you today, because we have Cellgevity. Cellgevity is specially patented and exclusively sold by a company called Max International, which I am an associate for, so I have the rights to resell Cellgevity. And Cellgevity has a special technology called RiboCeine, and it's too small for you to see on the bottle here, but RiboCeine is a two-part. It takes ribose, which is a sugar, and cysteine, and it wraps the sugar. Basically, it wraps that protein up in that sugar, and it makes it possible for that protein that you need to get into your bloodstream to enter into the cellular wall to help you to up your glutathione, and then, you know, increase APT levels and all of the things that I talked about, is taken care of in RiboCeine. And that is how you are able to get proper glutathione supplementation. Now, a lot of people, you know, are very skeptical, of course, about supplements because there's a lot of bad things on the market, or not necessarily bad, but things that just don't do what they say they're going to do. Well, I can promise you that Cellgevity is not one of those things. Cellgevity, Max International offers a complete money-back guarantee if you are for any reason dissatisfied with the product, even if you return the product basically with nothing in it. It's like, I took all of it and I don't know, I don't think it's helping. So you can get a money-back guarantee on it. But I encourage people to get on Cellgevity, whether you are fighting a current illness or if you feel practically fine. It is still a very good preventative maintenance, okay, for you to take it just like you would take a normal multivitamin. To take Cellgevity as part of your just daily regimen, you know, you take a multivitamin, you take vitamin C. I would add Cellgevity to my regimen just for healthy living. So I'm Christy Howard with I'm Christy Howard with Max with Christy. Got a little tongue-tied there. And if you want to learn more about glutathione, its importance, and if you want to order Cellgevity, by all means, please get in contact with me. My information will be flashed here on the screen, as well as it's going to be down below here in the YouTube video. So I will see you guys in my next video. Make it a wonderful day. Have a Max day.